And we are live. Good evening, fans, friends, and foes. Welcome to Week 6 of the Super Smash Bros. CPU Battle Series. I am your host, Jake, and we have an electric show for you tonight. First, a recap of the current standings in the league. Right now, tied for first are the Marauders and the Woopers, both standing at a record of 4-1, the Marauders holding a slight edge in differentials. Just behind them, the Cleavers and the Lattes tied at 3 wins, 2 losses, and a match differential of 0. Right behind them, both the Gerudo Sanddragons and the Vibe Island Tea Time at a record of 2 and 3 at a -1 differential. And bringing up the bottom of the league, the Myrmidons and the Awkward Squad at 1 win and 4 losses apiece. A very symmetrical score so far. So we will see how things end up shaking out as of tonight. We have finished our All-Star break, and we are back to in-conference play. So we will be seeing a repeat of our Week 1 matchups this week. Opening up tonight, we will have the Sanddragons versus the Lattes. Following that, the Myrmidons versus Tea Time, the Cleavers versus the Woopers, and finally, the Awkward Squad taking on the Marauders. Now, as we are getting started, a couple things to look for. Players are, now that we are on the back half of the season, players are becoming a bit more familiar, a bit more solid in their rosters. Other than the trade a couple weeks ago between the Woopers and the Myrmidons for Robin and Pikachu, there haven't really been any roster movements lately. And we are seeing players starting to familiarize with who are their favorite members of their lineups. Excuse me. As of this week, we have 5 players that all have a 6 picks under their belt, which means they have at least been fielded every week. They have not all played every match. At least not all of them. Those players being Donkey Kong, Ganondorf, Ike, Mega Man, and Bayonetta. Interestingly, all of those players are either Sanddragons or Myrmidons. Might these players be getting into a bit of a rut? We will see. So, without further ado, let us get this match underway. Our first match for you tonight is going to be the rematch between the Sanddragons and the Lattes. Back in Week 1, the Sanddragons took this match in pretty definitive fashion. But the lineups have definitely shifted since then. A few faces have proven to be the standbys for both teams. So we will see who comes out on top. We are certainly off to a pretty impactful start as we go to Final Destination. For our first match of the night, we have, representing the Sanddragons. You know him, you love him, he is the fan favorite of the league. It is Donkey Kong. His opponent, Steve Jack Black Minecraft. And let us get underway. An early lead means a lot for both these teams, as they are both trying to claw their way into the upper parts of this bracket. And an aggressive opening from Donkey Kong. DK's been in a little bit of a rut lately, but he is coming back with style today. But Steve is not someone you can count out for long. He quickly manages to bring himself right back. And Steve's got that iron sword going already. This really is a matchup of some of the different eras of Smash. Donkey Kong, one of the oldest fighters in the series. Steve, one of the newest. And I believe Kevin has just joined us. Kevin, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing right. Sorry I'm late. Dinner was running a bit late.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Let me get the stream up and started. Wrong one, as always.
Thank you, my good man.
Alright, can you see it?
Yes, I can. Oh, good. I haven't missed anything.
Not yet. Your match has started. Oh.
Oh!
Good play by Steve, but pretty good counter by DK. And
Oh.
DK got that. DK's definitely had some of the fancy footwork going on tonight. Oh, Steve with those minecarts is being just an absolute menace. And he lands it. That is going to KO. As I mentioned before he got in, DK's had a little bit of a slump, but he is back with a vengeance today. And oh no, Donkey Kong. I shouldn't have said anything.
Ah! Why, DK?
Donkey Kong's offstage game can be notoriously rough, especially if he gets underneath the stage.
DK!
I think it's fair to expect that when we do get the inevitable Smash Bros. For Switch 2, there's a very high likelihood Donkey Kong will be seeing a rework in his kit, kind of like how Link got his for the most recent Smash Bros. With his Breath of the Wild incarnation. Possibly incorporating Pauline into his moveset.
Pauline?
Yeah, from Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I have not played that one. Actually, I haven't played any Donkey Kong games. Oh my god, the TNT!
There's a long fuse on that TNT. And Donkey Kong claps back to an early lead.
God, he's gonna give me a heart attack. Okay. Add that to his tally.
That is a great opening. Definitely what you want to see tonight, Kevin.
Uh-huh.
So you are up against Liza this week. It is a repeat of Week 1. Now, Week 1, you had an incredibly dominant showing, taking the match in a clean 3-0. Do you think you might be able to repeat that performance? You've got a very strong lineup.
I have a feeling I can. I will say I've had more losses than I would like. Well, I've had 2 losses, and well, it was a team loss last week, but I still have faith in my team. Some I have more faith in than others. I've become very hesitant to put a select few into the arena.
Well, looking at your opponent, Corin is not someone we have seen all too much of in this league. I'm trying to see if I can find her on my stat sheet. Yeah, Corin has had a lot of picks. 5, but this is only their 3rd time seeing the ring, so usually more of a backup on Liza's picks, but Corrin advancing higher into the picks this time around. Let's see how that works out. Definitely has her work cut out for her against Ganondorf, though.
Yeah, I will say Ganon often has me kind of relaxed. Originally, I was going to pick to have him fight in the Gerudo Valley, but I figured Dracula's Castle would be a good.
I mean, when Ganondorf is doing that much damage off of one hit, you have reason to feel comfortable.
Granted, I have advised him before, just because he's a powerhouse, don't get cocky. Which, I will admit, he does struggle a bit, but hey, he is one of the few who can back that up.
Any of those swings with that Breaker Sword are going to send Corrin into the stratosphere here. Ganondorf is surprisingly nimble tonight. A lot of the hopping around.
I've noticed.
Guess those Flintstones vitamins really starting to hit, but still, Corrin has to be worried. Ganondorf is always just a couple of hits away from a kill. Now that, if he'd been facing the other direction, that probably would have taken out Corrin. Now we will see. I am realizing that Ganondorf does have quite the resemblance to Corrin's father, and we will see if the induced daddy issues might cause a bit of a performance dip.
That is news to me. Then again, I'd never finished Fate, which Fates was my my first Fire Emblem game.
You know, come to think of it, Garon even sounds kind of like Ganon. So maybe it's
Oh, flip the smash.
Hey, so far this is going excellently if you're Ganondorf. So far you have to be pretty happy with what's going on this set. That staircase is always the location of some shenanigans.
Yeah,
really kind of an odd part of the level's geometry. Doesn't really flow into anything else.
I am going to turn my back momentarily to close the blinds. Okay. That's fine.
Almost got
That's
that
fine.
stock back. If he'd hit that a couple frames sooner, I think he would have been the one on the winning side of that interaction. Still, though, this is fine. Ganondorf is probably one good hit away from taking another stock off of Corrin, and she's still got a lot of work to do if she's going to try to bring this back. Still, Corrin is definitely fighting for it.
Hey, sorry I'm late. What did I miss?
DK won his fight, and now Ganon's fighting Corrin at Dracula's Castle. That's gotta hurt.
I guess that means I didn't miss my matches yet.
No, we just got started a few minutes ago. Oh, and here's Frankenstein.
My God, I saw the notification. I was just like, oh no!
Ganondorf. Oh, okay. I guess the leisurely stroll into the KO.
Yeah, that was a resounding no.
Well, when you have as storied of a legacy in this league already, you can afford to take your time taking a strut down the castle halls.
Yeah, Ganon knows what he is doing, and he is not afraid to show it.
Those aerial kicks, just such good power and such a good area denial. That
understand, kid.
Could have killed.
Yeah.
Just again, the staircase. The staircase is the jank zone.
Following up to what you said about his kicks, let this be a lesson to all in our audience. Never skip leg day. It pays off in dividends.
Indeed. Wow.
Oh!
All right.
Point proven.
With the unceremonious strike, Ganondorf takes the match, and we are at advantage. Sanddragons. And folks,
Okay.
we may be in for a week 1 performance, and this would be a resounding clap back. Which would, Kevin, if you win this next one, you will be moving to, looking at the stat sheet, that will be bringing you up to at least 4th, possibly 3rd, depending on differentials.
Excellent, excellent.
And you've
I've been
got
trying to climb my way.
You've got a pretty good person to try to bring it in. And bringing it in, we have, for round 3, potentially our last round of this first match, we are going to be seeing Pac-Man representing the Lattes versus Wario, the man in yellow himself.
Wario, I have faith in. Although he has his last time I put him in, he lost, but I'm willing to chalk that up to just bad luck. Oh my God, Wario!
They are already getting up to it, and my God, man, you cannot keep this guy off the stage. Wario is really just gonna have to really put the screws on Pac-Man, just send him into the atmosphere if he wants to take this guy out. You are not getting the offstage shenanigans against this fighter. Pac-Man just has such unbelievable recovery.
Pac-Man is putting a lot of damage onto Wario. I did not count for this.
Both of these fighters have some really impressive combo games. And that fire hydrant coming in. Both of these fighters bringing some odd things with them into the arena, and I'm not entirely sure is legal. Motorcycles, fire hydrants. Well, that was an interesting gimmick. Galaxy Brain, played by Wario, I guess, deny Pac-Man an extra bounce.
I'll take it, but I have no. I'm very confused on what I just witnessed.
I think Isabelle's training has definitely been paying off. Really had Wario grinding the matchup, learning all of the subtle intricacies of playing against the pack.
Ooh.
Oh, and if Wario can stick the Wario Man here, that is gonna really. Oh my goodness!
Nice.
Wario is on point with this today. Well, I would say what have they been feeding him, but I'm pretty sure it is raw garlic and nothing else. And if you can see that that sudden pukish color on Wario, he's got something in the chamber. If we can,
What is he?
If he kills off the waft? No, not quite. Not quite.
Oh, that would have
been cinema.
Nope.
Still, you are really having a good night if you are a fan of the Sanddragons. Kevin, your team has come into the back half of this season swinging.
Yes, we have, and I hope to continue that. Though it's really anyone's game, and there's a lot of really good teams this year. Was that a healing item?
No, he just ate his bike. The flex that it is to just swallow a motorcycle in front of your opponent is truly staggering.
Gotta wonder what else Wario can eat.
Ass.
Yeah. He lost his stock, but...
Speaking of asses, Pac-Man's is grass, and Wario is mowing the lawn. That is a clean sweep for the Gerudo Sandragons. Kevin, that is another 3-0. I believe your first one since week 1. How does that feel?
It feels good. It feels good.
And that is going to move you in this standings up to 3-3. Make sure my stat sheet's updating properly. Yes, it is. Improves your match differential to a +2, which means that barring yes. So barring a similar win from the tea time, or a win that is at least by a 2-point win from the Star Cleavers, you are going to be moving up. You are definitely at least in contention for 3rd.
I'm noticing, at least on the card I had made for my team to kind of act as my own records, every I've won, lost, or so really it becomes I'm kind of up and down with all this. This is interesting.
Alright, so we are going to be moving into our second match, which is going to be the Myrmidons versus the Tea Time. So, Xander has definitely been on a bit of a slump. His team is currently fighting for last. Kevin, you are his only win so far. And despite a really solid roster, the Myrmidons are just having trouble making it happen. And you know what? I'm just going to come out and say it, folks. I feel like that is in no small part to the fact that this team has the anchor that is Bayonetta tied to its neck.
I will be in agree with you, though. Xander believes in her. As I mentioned before last week, he really wanted her on the team during the conference battle. I'm losing my words. English, please.
At a certain point, though, that much belief is starting to become almost delusional, I will say. And Bayonetta will be showing up as the 3rd seed for this matchup. So she will be seeing play tonight. We will just see what kind of a state the match is in by the time we get to there.
Okay.
Alright, now let's get this started. Peach is another fighter we haven't seen a ton of. What we've seen from her has been good, but she has not necessarily been out there. Ike is another one of the fighters who is in that perfect attendance club so far. A bit of a mixed track record, though. This will be Ike either bringing himself back to an even win rate, Or no,
Yeah.
actually bringing himself, improving his win rate, and poof! Well, he is looking like he wants to improve that win rate right there. He knows he's gotta take Bayonetta support through that, but hey, Peach comes clapping right back, and in many cases, quite literally.
Yeah, last week Peach was our pick to fight in the conference, and I'll say it was probably the matchup itself, because I want to see more of what she can do. Welcome
Peach
back,
is
Danny.
a pretty darn solid fighter. It's just her final smash maybe not the best in this environment. I remember when she used it last week, it ended up actually doing more benefit for her opponent. But Peach is definitely a character that, at least when there's a human controlling her, is terrifying. Her combo game is unbelievable. But hey, even the CPU is really putting a masterclass on against Ike. Oh, that could have been very bad. There have been a long history of Ike's recovery working out badly for him and ending up with him just missing the ledge and dying for it. Now Ike is trying to pull this back, but still, Peach just ran such a train on him a minute ago.
Yeah, the trend seems to be continuing. And Ike's numbers just keep going up. And there he goes. Oh, there he recovers.
Now, do the Peaches that her Smash produced, are they just for healing, or do they also add like a power-up?
They are just healing, the ones that her Final Smash produces.
Yeah, as I've said before in week 1, I am a novice at this game, and I'm using this as also an opportunity to learn.
Peach with that float can be such an oppressive presence, and there she goes, taking another stock. Peach definitely being a character that Willow had a lot of faith in. Alright, and there's another Final Smash for Peach. This could be a really good opportunity for her to be able to, well, remove any doubt at this point.
And she got all the peaches.
Peach was also Willow's first pick for the league. Willow liked her so much, she basically drafted her twice, picking Daisy as one of her later round picks. Alright, but Ike, not gonna let this happen.
Are their movesets that similar?
They are functionally identical. I don't know if there are really any differences other than like the smallest of minutia. Oh my gosh, Ike.
I remember
like the rage quit there.
I remember the meme comic of how Daisy got into Smash. Part of me wishes Waluigi was here.
A lot of us do.
Well, he is security for a league, so at least that's something.
We did get him a job as a bouncer. It's not glorious, but hey, it pays the bills.
Yes,
Man.
it does.
Ooh. That was a close ring out.
Peach, just a fighter you have to respect just because of how... Wow,
Oh!
That was a game of inches there.
The disrespect with that! He hit the screen!
Was so close to going either way. Still an incredible match. That one is definitely going to be going up there for one of the best matches of the season. Alright. Now we move on to our second match. Can Mega Man keep up the momentum? Willow definitely feels like she really got the counter pick on this one. Fox does feel like a character that if he abuses that reflector can just stuff everything that Mega Man wants to do. Good start
Yeah,
for
looks
Mega
like-
Man.
Oh, there's the rain.
Fox coming back in, using those metal blades right back against his opponent. Playing catch
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, metal blades are very overpowered in the actual Mega Man 2 game, but gotta sure they're used against you here.
They're great. They are a great weapon about 80% of the time, and the rest of it, they just do not do anything. There's a lot of stuff that is just immune to the metal blades. Fox, though, is not one of them. Still, incredibly even match so far.
Out of curiosity, because you've mentioned this in previous episodes, where does your hate for Mega Man come from?
So, I wouldn't call myself a Mega Man hater. He has definitely failed to deliver so far this season, but that might be changing today. Mega Man would definitely be up there in the conversation for the most washed in the league if Bayonetta was not already here. Although, wow, does he whiff that black hole bomb.
That wasn't even a whiff. It's like Fox wasn't even in that direction.
He wasn't even in the same zip code.
Ugh. Again,
Still, Fox just cannot get that lethal blow he needs on. Fox is good at dealing a lot of small hits. Well, there he goes.
There we go.
I don't even know why I talk
Hey.
sometimes.
It's not parity though, so Fox has still got quite a fight ahead of him to regain ground.
He does.
yeah,
Very
Mega
much
Man
does.
still got quite the lead.
Especially with a uppercut like that. Dang. Alright.
Anyone else knows for some reason Fox decided to aim away from Mega Man? Mega Man literally didn't even have to dodge it, he just faced away?
It's hard to
Man,
tell.
Mega Man
with
is
these guys.
just really just putting on a dissection here.
Yeah. He's lost one too many times, and he is not going to go down easy like the others.
Mega Man is just determined he is going to put a win on the clock before Bayo can. But it could still all turn around with a smash ball. Or it could just be... Nope.
He misses it.
At some point, I'm going to need to try to go back in and see if I can get an accuracy on that weapon, because, man, the whiffs are just constant. But with that Flame Blade, it may not be... Yeah, no need to worry. And there we have it, Mega Man cannot be the most washed fighter in this league. But let's see, will Mega Man inspire Bayonetta to do better?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's right.
Like every week we see her, except for the All-Star. I'm just...
And that was not for lack of trying on the part of Xander.
Yeah! Like, I don't get it! Why?
Well, they do say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and trying different results.
Yeah.
My God, they
I am
can't stand
becoming
up.
much more used to figuring out where Bayonetta's icon is, because every week it's there, and every week it's another L. So let's see how this goes. In terms of opponents, she definitely could have a harder matchup than Snake. Although Snake is a fighter that has been overall successful in this league. A 2-1
Yeah, he
record's
is-
nothing to, not amazing, but definitely nothing to sneeze at either.
Yeah, he has also been the opponent that has defeated my Dark Samus in the past. So,
Snake really flubbing the remote mine there.
Yeah.
Another character on the list of was allowed to have guns even when Snake couldn't. Bayonetta gets them in her shoes.
Yep. She gets 4.
This map is really playing into an advantage for
no.
Bayonetta. Snake, that is the
Snake, the stage is up, buddy.
he came up, but he went under the stage.
Yeah. Okay, Snake, I'm sorry. I was not familiar with your game. Still has ground to make up to bring this back, but
It's not impossible. Ooh, good dodge from Snake.
My God,
Snake
who
just-
are you and what have you done with Bayonetta?
Look, Bayonetta always has flashy plays going on. This is by no means... I have hung up my hat as a Pichu hater and have instead become a Bayonetta hater.
I'm gonna throw in that it must be Rivers in the Desert.
This isn't even Rivers in the Desert. It's get up, wake up, get out there.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Which, in all fairness, Bayonetta has gotten her ass kicked by Joker on the long list of defeats she has taken.
So it's the rage boost.
Possibly. Alright, and Snake in
There you
with that rocket.
I will say this will probably be the. Damn, Snake.
Bringing the grenades, the RPGs. Wow.
Yet he has got a lot of damage on Bayonetta, so this.
No, and especially if he's able to just...
There we go. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Alright,
there's
and Bayonetta falls to 0 and 6.
God.
I will say she put up a good fight.
She did put up a good fight.
Yeah.
But, thankfully, I think the Myrmidons can still turn this around.
Yeah, they have 2 more fights to go,
They
and
have
they're
2
sitting.
more fights to go, and I think they have a pretty darn good advantage in this next one. So, I may be a reformed Pichu hater. However, Pichu is definitely fighting outside of his weight class against Cloud.
Oh, that's
Cloud's
just a murder right
attacks
there.
hit incredibly hard. That being said, though, Luigi's Mansion is a bit of a jank stage, so Pichu might be able to leverage small size and weird mechanics to his advantage.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of those pillars.
They are
you're losing space.
They are moving really quick.
No, Pichu is an incredibly fast fighter. Honestly, Pichu's surprising performance was actually what got me to scope out Pikachu.
So that was the inspiration.
Yeah, because the kit is fundamentally strong, it's just getting a version of it that isn't self-harming.
That's true.
And only dies to a moderate gust of winds, instead of a stiff breeze killing Pichu.
Yeah, but I think one of Pichu's biggest advantage is just his speed.
Now, Pichu
He
is incredibly
runs around his
fast,
opponents
but
like nothing. Oh,
alright, let's see how this goes.
this could.
Okay,
Yep,
even with some unfortunate ricochets, Pichu is able to take it, but still, Pichu is always on a clock. And Pichu just is always at a risk when he's at a disadvantaged state.
That limit break's almost charged.
Cloud so far has not been able to land one of these, but any of his limit breaks are going to be devastating.
Oh, we are charged.
Is there a limit on the charge for it?
I'm not sure if it does expire, but any of his specials will consume it. And Cloud definitely has a tendency to eat it when he's trying to make a recovery. Yep, and Pichu gets sent to the moon. Man, okay, Pichu's at least able to secure the smash.
Oh. What just happened?
Oh, if there is a way for that to end, I don't think there's any better.
I believe
Pichu.
Pichu's game plan was to wait for Cloud to pull himself up, but Cloud just decides like I'm just gonna hang out down here when
Pichu's
when
final
that move
smash
popped.
sends him straight into the blast zone. That is hilarious. Pichu and Wario are both prone to doing that. But, oh lord, Pichu... Well, I'm not gonna say it was going great, but... Yikes-o stripesos, man.
Ugh.
Alright, Xander has improved to 2 and 4. Meaning he has now tied his record with Willow. Willow is going to fall to a -3 record. Xander will improve to a -2. Which means Xander is now in 6, Willow is in 7th. And Becca is going to have to pull off a miracle if she is going to take this, if she's going to take her series and keep herself from sole possession of last place again. Now, that being said, I would be very happy if she did that, because that opens up an opportunity for me to take sole possession of first. Speaking of, we are going to be moving on to one of the matches to watch of the night. Danny, it is your Star Cleavers versus my Woopers. Let's get down to it.
Another night of sibling rivalry.
Indeed. So, we have Hero versus Sora to start us off. This is Hero's debut, and I figured, well, this is as good of an opportunity as any to get him in there.
One of the most promising fighters against the... Oh! Hi. Come on, Sora, you got this. Oh, there we go.
Hero has so many shenanigans he can pull with his spells. He's got a deeper bag of tricks than just about any other fighter in this league. So let's see how he can put those to use. You know, in a lot of ways, these fighters have a lot in common. Bold
Was
strategy.
that a
caught.
self-destruct?
Yep, Hero goes in for the kamikaze.
Which,
Well, it
unfortunately,
works.
didn't put him at any advantage.
Yeah, interesting strategy. I would not have necessarily pulled that trigger yet, but I mean, it works. This definitely could have came out worse for him. Now, one other thing that Sora has to watch out for is Hero has that fun critical hit mechanic. Ooh, you gotta watch out for the backswing on that Thunder Strike. But, as I was saying, these two fighters actually have a lot in common. They are both sword fighters, but have a lot of magic that they rely on.
This is a very disorienting stage, I'm gonna have to say. I'm also just now realizing it's a Kingdom Hearts stage.
Yes.
That it is.
And it's also my home base.
Man, if Hero's able to take one off of the Star Cleavers on their home turf with their franchise player, that will be huge. Hero definitely fighting like he is trying to earn a start on the spotting. Oh, Jesus. A spot on the starting lineup. Alright, and going in with that oomph, empowering his attacks. Sora dodges the snooze.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sora has done too much of that in his own series.
What, sleep?
Yeah, there's a Chain of Memories, Dream Drop Distance.
Look, I don't pretend to understand Final Fantasy. I'm certainly not going to pretend to understand Kingdom Hearts.
Sora!
Oh, no.
What a
Oh,
nice
no.
guy.
Oh, no.
What a nice guy that Sora. Saves Hero, sacrifices himself, and puts the Woopers off on a good start. Hero making a statement with his inaugural match.
Oh,
I am so
that
sorry.
is tragic.
Alright, well, the battle of anime guys with swords continues into our next match.
I have a feeling Sora tried to kick him into the out of bounds, but missed, and then flubbed the recovery.
He tried to do something fancy. Hero had I'm not sure if he was actually even going to be able to make it back on the stage just because of the just because of how far he was, and he was pretty low on mana. Not going to complain though. Anyway, match number 2, we have Byleth versus Sephiroth. Two characters that both have the power of God and anime on their side.
This will be interesting. Also, question that I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to. Why does Sephiroth always fight without a shirt?
Because it's funny.
Or farming.
Or farming. This league, this is a pro fan service league.
Yeah.
But oof. The only thing getting served right now is Byleth's ass on a platter.
Sephiroth is taking vengeance for Sora.
Yeah, Sephiroth has been an incredible fighter in this league.
I'm not sure if it would be vengeance for Sora. I would more think it's just more of trying not to be humiliated.
Sephiroth and Sora have canonically met.
Yeah.
That's true.
Not on the best of terms.
Funny enough, I never found that fight.
Oof. Yikes. Sephiroth is really putting the screws on it. This fighter has definitely shown he is probably one of the Achilles heels of my team.
Byleth or Sephiroth?
Sephiroth. He's taken down a lot of my best. He dismantled K. Rool in their first encounter.
Sephoff is still at that 3 stock.
Come on, Byleth. At least don't make this look too bad for you.
Oh, that miss!
Sephoff, make it look bad for Byleth.
The reach from that swordfish just so oppressive.
And
Alright, Byleth is at least managed to take a stock back. Now, this is definitely a tall order for Byleth to try to bring back. It's not impossible, just highly unlikely. You know, that Smash Ball can show up whenever it would like.
yeah, I don't think we saw it last match.
We did not. Which is interesting. I guess Xander used all of them. Fucking greedy bastard used them all, left none for the rest of us.
And wasted 2 of them.
Ooh!
Wasted 2 of them, and then, well, Willow killed herself with the 3rd.
Byleth putting up a good fight.
Yeah, she does not want to go down without a fight. But it is still not looking good for her.
No, it's not.
Oh, and there
Really?
it is.
Okay.
The edgelord takes it.
That did not look like it should have killed, but hey, what do I know?
The joys of having a very long sword.
Yeah. Alright, onward to match 3. Let's see who's able to take the advantage here. In a series like, in a matchup like this, the 3rd match is always the most important, just because it really determines who is taking the lead. And King K. Rool is coming in to make a case for himself.
And
K.
I
Rool is
send him the...
incredibly mobile for how big he is. Although, oh no, does his crown just go right over Kirby's head?
He is
Kirk.
strong, cute, and mighty. He has slain gods.
Alright, well the crown coming
What?
back in.
Funny and
Gods in his place. Does he really think he can stand up to the pig?
Counterpart, King K. Rool is a funny crocodile.
I will say,
A funny penguin, so.
I was talking about this with my coworker, and I was telling about the victory stolen
Wow.
from Isabelle by King K. Rool, and my coworker said, "Well, here's what you should have done. You should have sent in Kirby." Told him I would have, but Danny had.
How is she doing? I remember on the All-Star, she needed a doctor.
A vet specifically, but
Okay,
nah,
so I guess shooting Kirby out of the cannon still gives the smash to K. Rool. Good to know. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, really? Kirby's able to just take it off of him that easily.
Isabelle.
No, I earned this.
Really?
This is
Yeah.
mine. But can you land? Yep.
Really? Wow. Yikes. This is going just absolutely belly up for K. Rool.
To answer your question, Danny, Isabelle is doing fine. A little bit of whiskey amongst the team cheered her up. Although the vet bill kind of hurt. Oh, Kirby's about to get left behind.
No.
Oh,
It's Kirby. He's not... there is no way Kirby's getting a ring out that way.
we got the copy! But how well can the Pink Puff utilize his K rules set?
Wow.
Huh?
Okay.
The little menace takes the win.
Jeez. Alright, so was really hoping this would not end up going this way. Alright, we are moving on to Skyworld. Definitely a stage that can be a little bit on the spooky side for me. Coming in, the newest member of this team. Repping the honor he had started to gather. Pikachu will be taking on Pit.
Interesting. What? What just happened?
Pikachu doesn't even have to do anything. His opponent just kills himself for him. Wow. Oh my
That doesn't make any
goodness.
sense. That doesn't make any sense. Pit has wings!
The choke.
He can't really fly too well,
The
so
choke. The
there's that.
chokening has begun.
I want to say that is the choke of the season. Honestly, that was awful.
Yeah, no, that's maybe one of the worst things we've seen. Definitely
I
up
think
there for the worst thing we've seen tonight, just because there was no reason for it.
I think
it
the
doesn't-
only thing that could have. Oh. Okay.
Oh, no,
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
You
Pit! Pikachu has barely done anything. It's just, oh my lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I think if Meta
Danny, has
Knight
he-
was able to get himself dropped from the Star Cleavers, arguably for less, who knows?
Danny, has Pit been drinking or taking a hit of some illicit substances? What is going on here?
I don't know. I think we're probably gonna have to check his room after this. I don't
Well,
know.
As they said in a recent episode of Has Been Hotel, no one in heaven's addicted to crack. Although it seems like that doesn't mean that we don't use it up there. Wow.
Oh,
Dear
God.
Lord. This is my team and I feel bad.
I think the only thing that would have made that worse is if Pit had just decided to just backflip off the stage twice.
Oh. Danny, I am sorry. Expect a fruit basket in the mail or something from my team here in the near future.
Oh my God.
Well,
it's the last it's the last match for you guys.
Yeah.
We're back to parity.
back to parity. I was not expecting it would get this far, but we've got Pyra Mithra versus Simon.
Ooh.
Pyra has been out for a little bit, but she is eager to get back into the ring. Honestly, these two characters, both of which are repping some of the biggest boobs in the league. So, we will see.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Look, Pyra is well endowed, and you look at Simon's chest, it is something.
Okay. My brain went, what?
Simon is
That-
making sure there is no recovery.
God, Mithra is able to just cover so much space with that side B. And nope. Okay, Pyra probably could have finished him off there with her side special, but chooses not to. But still, Pyra hits like a freight train.
Nope.
All right then. Simon really putting frustration into that. Alright, good comeback from Mithra.
Yeah, not too much ground lost. Oh, Smash is here. I'm wondering where it's been. Wait, what?
Alright, Mithra's got it.
Simon decided he's gonna power walk towards the smash ball, and it didn't work.
Oh, she keeps it. Mithra,
Oh!
Pyra, you gotta use it, honey. Oh dear. Yep, that's gonna KO.
It's the KO.
Oh. If we lose off of that, I am going to be incredibly salty, especially after Pitt handed his set to us on a silver platter.
Do you want my breaking the clipboard gif?
Nah. Plus, Pyra is.
It didn't KO! It didn't KO!
Wow, I'm surprised he survived that second one. Simon usually does not fare too well when he goes off stage.
No, but he has got like so much pressure on him.
Oh,
Is
that
it-
Especially
axe.
with that glove performance.
Every second that Simon is not taken out, it just widens the gap for Pyra and Mithra.
Wow.
Still doesn't kill.
Hit him with his own holy water.
Oh, it didn't KO again!
That one shitting him out,
There
but
you go.
still, oh. Mithra, Pyra is gonna have to play this absolutely perfectly.
Got hit with the crucifix on the way back. Oh.
Smash could be Simon. He's going back to try and take her out.
Come on. This might actually do it. Come on, Mithra!
Oh no, come on, come on, come on.
Yes!
Oh, that was so close!
Prying victory from the jaws of defeat. Pyra, Mithra, take it.
That was so close.
All right. So that improves the Woopers to 5-1 with a differential of +6. The Star Cleavers actually hold onto their position in 4th. One match below Kevin in differential, but holding on at a 3-3 record.
I was hoping for better.
Alright, now, we will see if Becca is able to pull off a miracle. Our last match for the night is going to put the Awkward Squad versus the Marauders. And we are heading straight back to Delfino Plaza. As... well, already an uphill battle for the Awkward Squad as Rosalina takes on Bowser.
Ah!
Bowser, one of the most accomplished players in this league. Rosalina's had some good moments, but just has not been able to secure the wins.
Slightly singed, but Rosalina has had a strong opener.
She is playing exceptionally well so far.
Yeah. It's only maintained a scratch.
If
the most
if
The
Becca
most-
does pull this out, I will be at present the only team in the Hyrule Conference that has not taken a match off of Logan.
Rosalina's put in a lot of damage, and the most damage I've seen Bowser do for quite a bit was cinch her dress, but now they're now seeing his powerhouse at work.
Yeah, that drop kick is so strong. I was gonna say a minute ago that backflip could have killed her, but it went into the water instead.
What am I watching?
I think she is trying to intimidate Bowser. I don't believe it's working. That worked, though.
Okay, near parity right now. Never mind. Good dodge of that flame breath.
Still, the advantage Bowser has is he is very well rated on what I've mentioned this a few times before in here, but I think I am going to officially start to refer to this phenomenon as the Ganondorf Index. Essentially, how many buttons does the fighter have to press correctly in order to take out their opponent? Ganondorf notoriously does not have to do very much to hurt you. Bowser, similarly, just by the virtue of him being just a heavy, heavy hitter. Rosalina's final smash, again, showing why it is one of the less rated smashes in this league. And Bowser just yeets Rosalina into next week. Rosa is not out of this yet, but she needs to start taking the advantage now.
Yeah, she needs to even stay in. There we go.
She's been able to keep trading stocks, but you can't trade for that last one. You need to be the one to take it.
Yeah.
And one stock left remaining on all sides is not where you want to be against this guy.
Yeah, and as we just saw, all Bowser's got to do is just to drop kick or just yeet you off the edge to secure that victory. So it's a dangerous game, but she's keeping ahead so far.
And Rosalina does have that Luma, which can do a decent amount of damage while posing no threat to Rosalina herself. And that little Luma comes in for that cheeky little kidney punch. Oof. Good play by Bowser there with that kick.
Could have been bad. And there it is.
Yep, one good punch from Bowser is all he needs.
A decent fight, though.
That feels like it's been the story of Rosalina, though. She will have some pretty good fights, but just cannot convert. And let me check my stat sheet. Putting Bowser at a very respectable 3-1 record after that. Alright, we are going to Final Destination next. A very good stage for the Street Fighter characters. And we are going to be seeing a bit of a clash of fighting styles. We have Incineroar coming in for the Marauders. And where is Ken coming in for the Awkward Squad? Interesting bit of maybe a mismatch. Ken being a very technical fighter, Incineroar just being so good with that grapple.
Yeah, but both look really good on these types of stages.
That's true. But man, Incineroar coming out swinging with a brutal punish. Seeing some good response play by Ken, though.
Oh, we got the smash.
We'll see how this ends up panning out. If Ken's able to get it and take out... Oh no, and Incineroar's gotten it. On a stage like this, there is nowhere to hide. Maybe this KOs? No, not quite.
No.
It was close, but it did not
It is
KO.
not looking good for Ken.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Incineroar, you jumped right into that.
I don't think he particularly cares. 80% up. Definitely a good spot. Now, Incineroar is another fighter who is often a victim of his own recovery. Very often ending up accidentally killing him, although I think the geometry of this final destination might help make sure that doesn't happen quite so much. And yikes, another wicked blow from Incineroar takes Ken down to his final stock. What did I just say? Incineroar's recovery, notoriously unreliable. Ken has found a way back into this. It's not a guarantee by a long shot.
No, Ken will have to play this perfectly. He does not have any room for mistakes right now. But Incineroar's already starting to make quick work of that advantage. It's that smash again.
Whoever gets this, I think. Oh, and Incineroar's got it. Unless Ken can... Nope. This is over.
No. It's
No
over.
hope.
Time to start updating the stat sheet.
If Ken had pulled a Cloud and let Incineroar just yiff it while he was hanging off that edge, that probably would have saved him, because I think Incineroar
Incineroar's
ends
goes
up...
very far. Like, not nearly as far as Pichu's or Wario's goes. Alright, and we are going to be wrapping this up at Green Greens. Which...
We've actually wrapped up here a few times in the past, I think.
So, Lucario coming in to try to close things out for the Marauders. And, well, personally not the fighter I would want fighting for my life here. But we have Sonic coming in. Alright, let's get underway. Ooh, this is a good one. the stage can definitely be a little bit of a hazard with those small platforms, just really causing a lot of unintentional jank to happen. Still, though...
Yeah, it's not really good for Sonic's speed either.
No, that is true. Very up-close quarters. Definitely a good place to be if you're Lucario.
Yeah, but...
Sonic is at least making a good case of it so far. Still, though, you have to be worried about Lucario. He is a fighter that is just only going to get more dangerous the longer this match goes. And Sonic, while he may run fast, does not kill things very fast. Honestly, one of Sonic's best bets might be trying to stuff a recovery with that spring of his. I believe Lucario's aura maxes out its potency at about 100%, but... Okay. Okay. Sonic takes a KO. Still more work to be done. You know, this really is a matchup of, really, the matchup that has launched 1,000 furries' interests.
I am afraid of the art that will come out after this match.
Look, if this league gets to a point where we get fan art, I will be in awe and in terror of what happens.
I'm trying not to think about it, dude. Still no KO.
Alright, Sonic's definitely showing some fancy footwork, though. Man, that Lucario's recovery is just definitely one of his underrated features, I think.
This is amazing.
Huh. You know, I had a thought, had to do some looking up of some Pokemon stats. You forget that Lucario is a mixed attacker and it actually slightly favors a special attack stat, because I was going to joke that it's funny they would give Aura Sphere as the, like, half signature move to a physical attacker, but no. Lucario, if anything, is more of a, is a mixed attacker and actually favors a special attack.
Huh.
The more you know.
Of course, the balance tips slightly in the favor of physical attack when he goes into his Mega Evolve form, but that is a different game with a completely different metagame that...
We are about to hit the 1 minute mark.
Yes, the timer is not something that we have necessarily had to worry about recently, but...
No, the towards the beginning, the timer came up quite a bit, but as the weeks have gone on, the timer has become kind of more irrelevant, but yet... This match, it might come into play here.
We've had a few timeouts here and there. Last ones we had were back in week 4, but yeah, Sonic's gonna have to move fast, which he can do. Moving fast is kind of his thing.
But can he hit hard enough to knock out Lucario?
No, and he's not
20
really,
seconds.
He's kind of just flopping around all over the stage, not really... fighting. Sonic, sudden death may not go your way, buddy. You're no, wait, it may not go to sudden death if he's up in stocks.
Yeah, well, we improved on before.
Right, I keep forgetting. Alright, Sonic is able to steal the win
by running out the clock, and of course he grabs the blue gem.
All right. Oh.
This has just been a very blue match.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a real thriller of a match coming up for you. I am so happy to see this on the schedules for tonight.
Oh?
We have a run back of one of the best matches from the first week of the league. Now, I'm not thrilled about the choice of venue. Spear Pillar kind of sucks. If we do end up doing a review of stages, this may be one that I am going to maybe suggest we reevaluate. But we have Sheik versus Falco coming to you. A real treat of a bout.
B. Will Falco secure victory for his league, or will Sheik finally get the win the Awkward Squad's been looking for?
I really am hoping Sheik does take this, just because getting to see that match 5 of Min Min versus DDD would be such a treat.
I almost say no matter who wins this one, we ought to load that up just to see that. But that is up to you, Jake.
We might, if there's demand, we might run it as an exhibition. It won't go on. It'll stay strictly off the stat sheet, but
it'll be like a what is it called?
An exhibition.
Almost
match.
like a yeah.
And Falco, though, really definitely getting the better of Sheik early on in this match.
Yeah.
Sheik being one of both of these characters having such a legacy to them from Smash Bros. Melee. Sheik no longer tethered to Zelda, although at least in this league, Zelda has definitely done better than her alter ego.
Ooh.
And yeah, there is a good clean KO from Falco. Now, this is a kill zone for Sheik. And this might take it. Now the ricochets down here are just, they're so bad.
Too bad.
Down there, there's nowhere to run from a smash like that, but it's probably the best place to have it trigger, because it pretty much, as we witnessed, blocks the ring out.
Yeah, unless you're being knocked directly to the side, the way the ricochets work in this game are just so janky. I'd be interested to get a good look at what the actual map geometry here looks like, just to cause some of these crazy bounces.
Ooh, good hit, but not enough to ring out.
Now, he's no Kirby, but Falco is pretty good at getting back on stage. Now, Sheik goes off for the kill confirm. Now, still down. Still down, but
we are still down in this damn tunnel.
Yeah, and they still have to make up a lot of ground.
Don't. Falco tried to return the favor.
They also have to make up a lot of time.
Oh, you're right.
We are already down to 2 minutes remaining. Man, it really just shows the difference that a venue can make. The last time we saw this matchup, it was on Battlefield, and it was incredible. This time, seeing it on a crap hole like this,
it's a very limp noodle.
Story.
It's a very limp noodle round, especially to end off tonight if this is a victory for Logan and his Marauders.
Sheik definitely aggressing in on Falco, but it's just not really panning out to much.
Ooh.
It really feels like Sheik's attacks are just it feels like her throwing needles and kunais are just made out of paper.
Unless Sheik can knock off stock on Falcon. Now, I feel the timer is going to end this match.
I think that's very likely, and I think it's almost guaranteed at this point that we are going to time.
Yeah.
A lot of jumping around from Sheik, and not a lot of it's getting a whole lot of anything done. Although...
Got the smash ball in play.
Oh,
Sheik's going for it.
Sheik's got to get this now.
There is...
Alright.
Oh!
The lights went out. Alright, sudden death
Oh!
it is.
Well, that was a play by Sheik. Let's see how this goes.
Well, let's hope it pans out well for him.
Oh my
Oh!
goodness, Sheik steals. That is incredible.
That was an impressive play by Sheik.
Truly an ass pull of all time.
my
Alright, we
God.
are... No exhibition. This one is for the books, people. We are going to match 5. Min Min versus DDD. This is going to be such a volatile match. I think I got everything in there right. Yeah, we're good. Both of these... We are on a walk-off here, and both of these fighters are completely poised to take advantage of it. Yikes.
Oh!
Min Min off to an explosive start.
But can she keep it up? This...
I mean, look, when Min Min can hit you from halfway across the stage, you do not want her taking you to a walk-off. That dragon arm especially, just so dangerous.
DDT is determined.
But will it be enough?
I don't know. Oh!
Almost was. Oh, there he is.
Alright,
But he still has a
DDD.
lot of ground.
Yeah. Min Min just got off
Ooh.
to such a good lead.
She's returned the favor.
Really, just as long as you keep yourself between the opponent and the edge, you are in such a good spot.
Oh!
You know, my issue with so many of the Fire Emblem stages in this series is that they have been so nondescript overall. Really, until we got the Garreg-Mach Monastery stage, it's like you could not point to any Fire Emblem game where any of the Fire Emblem stages were from.
Out of curiosity, is Grand Mach on our arenas list?
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
this could do it.
She doesn't even need it!
Wait, does that
Folks,
mean...
Becca has pulled off the upset of a century!
This is her second win.
Her second win, which is not going to take her out of last place, unfortunately, just with how the standings have shaken out. But ladies and gentlemen, if the Awkward Squad can take games off the Marauders, who else has to fear them?
Okay, I'm looking at the spreadsheet. I was wrong. I thought for a second, I thought Logan was undefeated, so that I need a drink.
Alright, and now it is time to update the scorecards. Bloop.
Yeah, I thought Logan was undefeated, so I got a little more excited than I probably needed to be, but that was still a great win for Becca.
Oh, it was an incredible win.
Yeah, her fighters brought her A game.
Truly.
I will say, I think the deciding factor had to be between Sheik and Falco.
No,
No.
I think that one is gonna be. We'll call that one our spear. I think that is a spear pillar miracle right there.
There was some strategy going on in Sheik's head.
A
I'm
spiracle,
telling
you might call it.
Ah!
You know what? I think that's what we're going with. So, after that, lineups and placements have shaken up. After tonight, the Woohoo Woopers have taken sole custody of first place. The Sand Dragons sit at third at a 3-3 record, with the Star Cleavers and the Lattes right beneath them. And then fighting at the bottom of the standings at 2-4 apiece are the Myrmidons, the Tea Time, and the Awkward Squad. Still, with a win like that, this season is anything but solved. Next week will be week 7. As we inch closer to playoffs. I think one win for the Woopers would be enough to secure them playoff contention, I think. So, our lineup for next week is going to be the Tea Time versus the Lattes, with Tea Time at home. Myrmidons at home versus the Sand Dragons.
That's one I'm going to be looking for because Xander beat me last time, so I'm determined to win this one.
After that, the Marauders are at home up against the Woopers. And the Awkward Squad is at home against the Star Cleavers. Now, a few things. First off, if the Woopers are able to take their match next week, that would give them just about unquestioned control at the top of the standings. We've got 3 other teams that are all in different matches fighting to keep a positive record. And we may also see a rallying Awkward Squad looking to start to inch their way up the standings. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an amazing night. Thank you for everyone joining us. And with no further ado, we are signing off here. Good night, everyone.
Good
night.
night.